Welcome back, dude! Dude, ready, go!
Hello everyone, Free the Prinnies here. Welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. On the last episode, we recruited Kooper, and now we've got this strange character in front of us here. Quiz! Chuck Quizmo's the name, and quizzes are my game. You want quizzes? I got them. If you can manage to answer my brain-busting questions correctly, then yahoo! I'll give you a star piece. Want to try a quiz? Sure, why not? Then let's go to the question. How hard could this possibly be? What is the name of Goombario's younger sister? Oh, that one's easy. That's Goombaria. Correct. Congratulations. Here's your star piece. Alright, takes care of that. You've correctly answered one question so far. Good luck next time. Well. So long, farewell, until we meet again. Chuck Quizmo out. Well, that's always a strange thing that's gonna possibly happen. But yeah, that's Chuck Quizmo. He's got 64 questions throughout the game. He'll open up so many every time you complete a chapter. So, that's something we'll be doing later. But, there's a quicker way to do it, so we're not going to deal with it right now. Alright, let's see. Let's head on into the shop right over here real quick. Go ahead and store a couple of things away for a later day here. Preferably these Koopa leaves here. Do believe both Koopa leaves are going away, right? Should put the Goom Nut away too. Yep, there we go. That's going to be another later day kind of thing. So, I think that's good enough. Have a nice clear inventory for the most part. And I think it's probably a good idea to go ahead and heal up over here. Oh, great. You know what that means, talking to Toad again. Hey, welcome to our Toad house, Mario. Go ahead and have pleasant dreams. Make sure you're thinking of me while you sleep in there. Oh, great. Well, I'll do my best not to think of Toad. Oh, did you sleep well? Did you dream about me, lover boy? Well, have a good adventure. Yeah, Cooper, get used to this weirdo, because we're going to see him quite a few times throughout this playthrough as well. Alright, well, now that we've cleared out pretty much Koopa Village, and we have our blue Koopa-shelled friend here, I do believe we can head to Koopa Bros Fortress. But if you guys remember correctly, a few screens back here, there was that star piece. We're just going to go ahead and grab that, because it's just right down the road here. That way we don't accidentally forget it on our way back. And there you go. Another star piece. Like I said, I probably won't be turning the star pieces in until I get all of them. That way I can just buy all the badges the guy has all in one go. So, don't expect to be going back there too often. Alright, well, only one way to go from here, and that's to the right. So, now that looks like an obvious trap if I've ever seen one before. Yep, sure enough. Tried to ambush us there. Nice try, buddy. Unfortunately, we got that spiked Goomba in the back there, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss my hammer at him. That way we just deal with them. Because, I mean, I could have brought Kooper into this fight, but since there was a Koopa Troopa here, he's not really useful against those guys. Goombario is, so... You'll find that I use Goombario a little bit more frequently in this area. So... Kooper, he gets his uses, but in battle, I don't know, I just prefer Goombario. He just... I don't get it. The first party member in this game tends to be one of the greater ones, so, yeah, at that point I accidentally pushed the button and realized, like, oops, Goombario's out, so, if you use Kooper, you can break these little blocks like that, and grab that Thunderbolt. And now, this might be a good time to use Kooper, because I do believe, yep, 3 Spike Goombas here, so we're just going to go ahead and Power Shell. We're close to a level up, so this is going to burn the rest of our FP, but since we're so close to leveling, I don't really think it's a big deal to use it, so... Yeah, see, I got 12 more experience to go, and then we'll level up, and it'll refill all of our FP and HP anyways, so. Now, I made the mistake of switching to Goombario here, because it's just like the sign says, we can't enter until we push this switch over here. And this is what we needed our blue-shelled Koopa friend for. I mean, I guess technically it didn't have to have a blue shell, it could have been any Koopa at the village, as long as they had that same ability, but, well, Kooper's a little unique, so. I got this guy right here, new enemy here. I'm gonna try to bait him, but I'm almost positive he hits me with a first strike. Yep, I had a feeling. Yeah, it's hard to bait the flying guys. But once again, Kooper's practically useless here. This is a Paratroopa. No surprise here. Paratroopas are Koopa Troopas with wings. Max HP 4, attack power 1, defense 1. When you jump on them or use a POW block, their wings fall off and they become normal Koopa Troopas. It's easy to beat them once they're normal Koopa Troopas. Give them another jump attack. They think they're pretty cool because they wear sunglasses, but they're not that tough. Well, yeah, they are pretty cool sunglasses there. But yeah, like you said, if you use a POW block, which I'll demonstrate right here, it'll knock them both to the ground and do 2 damage to them as well. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't flip them like I had thought it would. But that's okay. It's easy enough now because now all we have to do is just knock them over. Yeah, it'll take one more turn, but they won't be able to hit us next turn. I'd rather knock both of them over than take the 1 damage. Although, like I said before, we're close to a level up, so I guess taking much damage anyways wouldn't really matter, so. But one good attack from Mario and Goombario here finished the job, so that's always nice. And brings us 1 step closer to the Koopa Bros Fortress. Only 8 star points away from a level up, too. Like I said, I will be choosing badge points for pretty much every level up, so you'll see why later. I can compensate for the HP and FP through badges a little bit later, so. Right over in this tree, though, you get another star piece, so don't forget to pick that up. Got a couple more enemies to clear out here, and unfortunately, we got a couple of spike Goombas here. I'm debating, like, if I should use any of my items or not, or switch to Cooper here. Probably could have cut this fight, but that's alright. We decided to go. I noticed my level up's pretty close, so it's okay to burn the FP at this point. So I'll just waste FP on that hammer bro, or on a hammer throw. Yeah, if I had a hammer bro in my party, this would be much easier. But sadly, we do not have one of those, so I'm gonna have Goombario finish the Koopa Troopa here, and then Mario should be able to take out the Spike Goomba in the back as long as I don't miss. Sadly, though, I believe this only puts us at 6 star points, which unfortunately means we're 2 star points away from a level up. Would have been nice to get a level there, but at least we get 2 FP back after that battle, because now we gotta deal with another one of these guys. And yeah, this is one heck of a group here. See, I'm like, should I use the fire flower? Should I use a honey syrup? I decide, yeah, you know what, just screw it. We'll use the honey syrup. And people might be thinking, oh, you know, you're getting a level up after this battle. Why would you waste an item? Well, that's because we're going to come across plenty of these items. And actually, I don't really use a lot of the healing items or FP restoring items later in the game. It's just not as necessary. I think it's more important early game. But yeah, I decided to play it a little dangerous here. So I go ahead and use a mushroom here, just top me off because I'm going to have Cooper Power Shell next turn, which will take care of the 2 Goombas in the back. And then once they're done, it's really not too terrible. But yeah, see, he only did 1 damage to that Koopa Troopa because of the defense point of 1, so. Yeah, luckily we managed to defend that one, so now we're going to have Mario go ahead and jump on the Paratroopa here. That should knock him over. Yes, it does. And now we're just going to have Cooper attack because, yeah, I accidentally let go too early, but it would make more sense to switch to Goombario, but that would waste a turn, so I'm just going to have Mario jump on the guy in the back there. And Cooper can just keep attacking the guy in the front. And I do believe the guy in the front might get up, but that's okay. We'll be able to knock him right back down with Mario. So, as long as we don't miss, which we do, of course, typical fashion. But that's alright, because no matter what this next Koopa Troopa does, he's going down next turn. Even if Mario only manages to pull the jump command off once. But luckily for us, after this fight, we'll gain our next level and be able to upgrade our badge points again. So, we'll be able to put some more of these badges to use up here. And there we go. This time, though, apparently I decided to get FP. That's interesting. I thought I picked badge points all the way through. I guess I must have realized at that point that FP was becoming a little more important now. So, I mean, I usually do tend to pick FP as my first upgrade in this game, but trying to blitz to badge points really quick is a smart idea because, like I said, you can circumvent HP and FP for badges. So, yep. Whoa, Mario, what the? Oh, we're in a world of hurt, dude. Mario's here already. I gotta tell the leader. Red Koopa! Oh, great. Well, they know we're here, so that's great. Well, let's head on inside and see what this new area has to offer. Apparently one of the Star Spirits is trapped in here. So let's go ahead and deal with the security by not getting a first strike. Absolutely. But that's okay. Should be able to deal with these guys easy enough. You'll notice in the background there, we got ourselves another new enemy. Obviously, everyone familiar with the Mario series knows what that is. That's a bomb, of course. So let's go ahead and attack the guy in the front there. We'll have Goombario tattle next turn. Alright, what do we got here? This is a bomb. Bombs are pretty temperamental, and they get steaming mad when you attack them. HP's 3, attacks 1, defense 0. You'd better not jump on them when they're angry, or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away entirely. Attack them from a distance with items like hammers, or you can send in things like shells. If they attack when angry, they'll charge in and explode, so you better take care of them before they blow. Yeah, like Goombario says there, you do not want to make physical contact with them when they're steaming mad, because they will blow up and you will take damage, so. Sadly, I'm trying to think if I switch to Koopa here or if I attack the bomb. I think I switched. Yeah, I switched to Koopa here. Smarter play. Because he's just going to use these normal, like, body attacks like this. But now if you, like, jump on him, for example, right here, it triggers him to get super angry. And as long as you hit him with a shell or a hammer, though, you won't take any damage. So, yeah, Koopa's going to be the way to go with dealing with the bombs, if possible. Oh, hey, look at that. What a coincidence. Let's send the guy with the key right outside the door where he can possibly be murdered by any incoming intruders. Makes a lot of sense. You can also get first strikes with Koopa's shell, as you just saw there. So that's pretty nifty. Now, let's see. I'm going to power jump the guy in the back just to take him out because I noticed now that I have plenty of FP, so that's not really going to be much of an issue. And then we can have Koopa deal with the guy in front. And the cool thing about them is if you were to hit like the bomb for 1 damage, it would still make it mad. And then you can kill it no matter how much damage you deal. They instantly die once you hit them at least once while they're in that exploding form. So, not too bad. I think we're gonna have a, oh no, I was gonna say, I thought we were gonna do a repeat here with the power jump combo, but I think I decided just to take the hit here. Because, what is it, 3 damage, I think? No, 2, that's it. Yeah, see, pretty negligible. If you can block that. The timing's a little odd on it, but if you block it, obviously, it'll reduce it to 1 damage, so. Then I'm thinking to myself here, you know what, I don't need Dizzy Attack. I don't really need Hammer Throw right now, so I go ahead and equip the HP Plus badge. That'll give us 5 more HP. And now I recall why I chose FP, because I can't get an FP Plus badge till after the Koopa Bros Fortress, so that would explain that. Oh, hey, buddy. Eek, Mario. You, don't try anything. You'll still never find your way through this fortress. Looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting. See you later, dude. Alright, well, that guy's out of here. Can't get that key in the background, can we? Probably not. But anyways, we'll just deal with these guys like how we've been dealing. 1 good hammer attack and 1 good shell toss is enough to deal with the guy in the front, so. Now I got his little bomb buddy here to worry about. And finally I get the timing down, absolutely. Shouldn't have taken me this long too, but we did it. Well, we deal with this guy the same way we dealt with every other bomb in this whole building here so far. So, yeah, you'd be surprised with how many bombs are blowing up around here, and we'd just take the whole place down. Oh, that's nifty. We get to restore some FP, too. Now, right over here, you'll notice this Koopa. He goes, like, back through the wall there. It's pretty interesting. Pretty sure they set that up so that he'd be able to come through there. But what they didn't do is patch it so that you can go through the other way, so after this battle, we'll actually be able to sneak back there without an ability we need later. So, yeah, big mistake on their part. Alright, we'll deal with this guy here, and it's just basically just a waiting game now. Just gotta wait each turn to take out 1 guy, so. Now, I don't remember if after triggering the Chapter 1 thing, if you could go back to the badge shop guy. But it might have been a good idea to go back and see, because he sells a badge called Multi-Bounce, which lets you bounce on everybody. And if you pair that up with Power Shell, you can pretty much eliminate most of the enemies in here in 1 turn. But I don't really use Multi-Bounce a lot in this game, so I don't know. Not too fond of it. But yeah, right back here, if you push up against the wall, yeah, you can kind of like phase in and get the Power Bounce badge, which lets you continuously jump on 1 enemy. But I think it's... Is it 2 or 3? I can't remember if it's 3. I want to say it's 3 FP for use, but I don't use it a lot. I mean, yeah, you can kill a lot of enemies with it as long as you get the timing down. But, I don't know. I just don't use it. I don't know why. In this game, for some reason, I'm just such a big fan of Power Jump and Power Smash later. Spoiler alert. You get a Power Smash for your hammer. But, like, I don't know. It's just... I don't know if it's just because that was one of the cheapest FP moves in the game. And when I used to play this game back in the day with my brother, we just, for some reason, gravitated to that badge. I don't know why. So, I don't know. Can't get that key back there either, so all we can do is press forward. Would have been nice to get a key, though, right there, because there's a locked door. I see this is where multi-badge would have came in handy here. But, unfortunately, it does not. And now that we've missed our jump command on that guy, not that it's really a big deal, but it does kind of set things off in a weird order here. But luckily, the bombs here are easy to deal with. Yeah, I was looking at my items to see, because I was tempted to use that fire flower there, because I'm like, I don't really need it, but I want to save it for a specific thing later. So I decided, you know what, forget it. We're just going to go ahead and deal with these guys the best way we can. Which I choose to do nothing with Cooper because I don't want to take the hit from the bomb. Which, in hindsight, probably wouldn't have been so bad because 2 damage isn't really that crazy. But I think I just decided to play it safe because, you know, I'm already missing a little under half of my HP. So at this point, I felt like it was probably a good idea to just slowly go through it and take them out one at a time. And thankfully for us, not a lot of the enemies in this area are really that tough. So having Cooper along was pretty valuable. Although he doesn't get much use in this game after this point. So it's kind of sad. Because, I mean, he's a pretty cool character. I mean, he's not the character that gets the least amount of use. So, trust me, viewers, that'll be coming up a lot later. Well, not a lot later. Pretty soon, actually. But it's sad that one of the characters that you actually get soon is probably the least used character. For me, at least. I'm sure this character has its uses in the game for more than just puzzle-solving purposes. And actually has the potential to be one of the strongest characters. Just one of the more FP consumable characters, though, as well. So, you know, we'll just have to wait and see who that is later. Alright, well, if you hit that switch there, you can come on down this way. We're going to skip this door for now. See, I was almost tempted because I was like, oh, now I remember what's on the other side of that. We don't need to go in there right now. But yeah, once you step through here, a nice little trap activates. I don't know how the door frames bounce up like that. Doesn't make any sense, but, you know, whatever. I'm not the one that designed the fortress here. So yeah, we cannot leave this room now until we defeat all the enemies. And of course, I missed my jump command there. Would have been nice if I would have actually got it, because then we would have been able to knock both of them down. But now we're going to have to try and block this guy here, which I do not successfully pull off. For some reason, my timing on Koopa Troopas is really terrible in this game. I don't know why. I mean, I'm no Paper Mario expert or anything, but I seem to recall me playing a lot better back in the day. I don't know. I still think a lot of it has to do with the gamepad, to be honest with you. Not a big fan of the gamepad. I don't even know if this game is compatible with the Wii U Pro Controller. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I'm playing this on the Wii U. I bought this game when it came out on the Marketplace way back when the Wii U store was a thing. I don't even know if it still is a thing, to be honest with you. But certain games are compatible with the Pro Controller, which I don't have, but I honestly think this one might only be a gamepad one. But yeah, not having the C buttons definitely makes things a little bit more interesting, because I don't know if you noticed, but when I go to switch characters, sometimes I'll accidentally bring up my item list or something like that, or I'll use a special ability. It's because in the original game, the shortcut menus were tied to the C buttons. Like, I think if you pushed left C stick, it brought up items, right was for the partners, and down was for the special ability on the C buttons there on the 64 controller. Well, in this game, it's all linked to the gamepad's right joystick, so just a slight movement to the left or the right, you open up the menus. And then, you know, if you hit a little bit too more, you know, down at the bottom of the joystick, sometimes instead of bringing up the party members, you'll use their special abilities, which is why you'll see Goombario use Tattle every now and then outside of battle. Yeah, sorry if I'm not really giving the play-by-play on these guys right here, but they're all just simple enemies, nothing really to say about them. I actually think we've seen almost all the new enemies. I think there's only, well, technically 2 new enemies left of the normal enemies in this place. I mean, you can probably classify them honestly as 1 new enemy, but for the sake of the tattle log here, it's 2 new enemies, but we won't see them until a little bit later in the fortress, so I don't really have much to say about any of the Koopa Troopas. I mean, it's just Koopa Troopas, Paratroopas, and Bombs so far, so pretty run-of-the-mill Mario enemies. There's one thing I do like about this game is, yeah, they do have a lot of the run-of-the-mill characters, but there's all kinds of, like, new races and new characters and just all these new things that you get to see, and it's kind of crazy to see Mario partnering up with a bunch of, like, enemies like Goombas and Koopas and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. Change of pace here. Well, now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and go through here, and they've got those spinning fire traps here. Now, you can jump around these things. If you stand in place and jump, they'll get faster and faster, and you can actually get coins out of them, but I don't think I'd demonstrate that here. Go ahead and grab that key instead and just get on out of here. I mean, you get probably like 10 coins or so for doing it, but I don't know. I don't really think it's worth it. Getting coins in this game is a lot easier, especially when you get access to something later in the game. So I'm not too worried about building up my coins right now. At least not in the early game. A lot of it comes later when we're buying badges and stuff, so. Well, now that we have this key, we can at least press onward through here. So let's go ahead and see what's on the other side here. Now, well, an obvious trap is obvious. What are you doing up there, dude? Come on down here and fight me like a Koopa. Okay, this is perfect, I think. Whoa, looks like Mario's here. Turtle power. Alright, well, through the power of turtle power, he's definitely put something up there. Who can only imagine what that could possibly be, or what, in this case. If you come out through this door, though, you can save your game. And unfortunately, there's another giant crack over there that we can't deal with yet, so sadly, we have no way of dealing with that. So really, all we can do is head on up this way and investigate. Well, I know there's a door to the left here, but just to save some time, we're going to go ahead and hit this block, because we need to do this anyway. So, yeah, hitting that block triggers a fall trap. Luckily, we're made out of paper, so this shouldn't hurt that much, hopefully. Haha, loser. Serves you right. You fell for it. Alright, pizza time. And now we land in a room here. Oh, what was that? Where did you fall from? Well, oh, I wondered what just fell. But aren't you Mario? I never in a million years thought I'd meet such a famous guy in a place like this. Who, me? My name's Bombette. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a Bomb. Pleased to meet you. But how are we going to get out of this situation? Find out on the next episode of Let's Play Paper Mario. See you later, Prinny Squad. Have a good day.